Hello, this is Meatmaster777, and today I'm going to be telling you guys 3 scary Halloween stories. Story 1. Derek's story. There was a boy named Derek, and he really loved trick-or-treating. One day, he went trick-or-treating on his own, and he went up one of the streets that he didn't know, and he was trick-or-treating, and he went to a few houses, and he got a bunch of treats. He filled up one of his bags, and then he was heading home, and then he saw this van, and then the van, one of the guys from the van came out and picked him up, and then put him in the van and drove off. Derek has never been seen again since that day. And he was reported missing, but nobody ever found his body or anything. Nobody has ever found him since. Story 2. There was this boy. His name was Mark, and he was walking in the woods on Halloween, and he heard crunching. He heard the crunching of wood. And he turned around, and he thought he heard something, but then he didn't see anything. And then he was walking through the woods to try to get to these other houses. And so he started walking, and then he got up to where the houses were, and then he heard somebody saying his name. And they said, and then the voice said, "Mark, Mark, Mark." And he could hear the voice. But he went and turned around, and then he saw nothing, and then everything went silent, and he didn't hear anything but the trees whistling and the wind whistling, and that's all he could hear. And then he went home, and then he told his mother about what he had heard, but he hasn't heard anything since on any other of the Halloweens that he went trick-or-treating in. Story 3. There was this boy, and his name was Jim. Jim loved to go trick-or-treating, and this year was no different. He was dressing up as a ghost, and he went out on his own and started filling up his bags. He got at least 5 bags filled, and he was on his 6th bag, and then someone had came up to him, and then they said, "What's your name, little boy?" And he said, "My name is Jim." And then he said, "You want some candy, Jim?" And Jim said, "Yeah, sure." And then the man gave Jim some candy. And then the man proceeded to leave. And he left in a white van that Jim could see. And ever since then, he has always been wary when talking to somebody during trick-or-treating. Thanks for watching these 3 scary stories, and like and subscribe or comment if you'd like.